Hey friends, welcome back to English Beyond Words. I'm Mark, and today I'm going to share something that will completely change how you think about learning English. Let me ask you something. How many English words do you think exist? 10,000? 50,000? Actually, the English language contains over 170,000 words. 170,000. Now be honest with me. Do you really think you need to learn all those words to speak English? Of course not. Here's the truth that nobody tells you. You don't need thousands of words to speak fluent English. In fact, you can communicate clearly and confidently in everyday situations with just 250 words. Yes, just 250 simple, common words. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to speak English using only 250 words. No complicated grammar rules, no expensive teachers, no difficult vocabulary. Just 250 everyday words that will unlock your English speaking ability. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why most people struggle with English, which 250 words you actually need, and how to use them to speak naturally every single day. You'll discover that fluency isn't about knowing more, it's about using less, but using it well. So don't skip any part of this video, because I'm going to give you a complete system that works. Take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin. First, let's understand something crucial. Why does English feel so difficult for most learners? Most people think English is hard because they don't know enough words. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is the wrong approach. Listen to this carefully. Even native English speakers don't use all 170,000 words. In fact, most native speakers use only about 2,000 to 3,000 words in their daily conversations. And here's the shocking part. The most common everyday conversations rely on just a few hundred words repeated over and over. Words like I, you, go, come, want, need, good, bad, happy, today, tomorrow. These simple words appear constantly. This means English fluency isn't about memorizing thousands of words. It's about using a small set of powerful words effectively. Think about how children learn. Does a child study a dictionary? No. A child hears the same simple words repeatedly. The child uses them again and again. That's natural language learning, not memorization. Usage. And that's exactly what we're going to do today with 250 words. So what exactly are these 250 words? These are what we call high-frequency words. They're the words that appear most often in everyday English. They include personal pronouns like I, you, he, she, we, they. Essential verbs like go, come, do, make, take, want, need, feel, think, know. Basic adjectives like good, bad, big, small, happy, sad, new, old. Common nouns like time, day, home, work, food, water, money, person, and connecting words like and, but, or, because, when, where, how. With just these 250 words, you can create thousands of different sentences. So what exactly are these 250 words? These are what we call high-frequency words. They're the words that appear most often in everyday English. They include personal pronouns like I, you, he, she, we, they. Essential verbs like go, come, do, make, take, want, need, feel, think, know. Basic adjectives like good, bad, big, small, happy, sad, new, old. Common nouns like time, day, home, work, food, water, money, person, and connecting words like and, but, or, because, when, where, how. With just these 250 words, you can create thousands of different sentences. For example, take the word go. I go home. You go work. We go tomorrow. They go now. Same word, different meanings, different contexts. This is the power of simple words. Now here's something important to understand. Fluency doesn't mean using big, impressive words. Fluency means speaking smoothly without stopping to think. And that happens when your brain feels comfortable. Your brain feels comfortable with familiar words. This is why limiting yourself to 250 words actually helps you speak better. When you try to use complicated words, what happens? You pause, you hesitate, you translate in your head, you feel anxious. But when you use simple, familiar words, you speak faster and more naturally. This is why 250 words are so powerful. They remove fear and build confidence. Now let me show you the most important secret: sentence patterns. Words alone don't make you fluent. Sentence patterns do. Think of sentence patterns like roads and words like cars. If the road is clear, the car moves smoothly. Without a road, the car gets stuck. Most learners collect words but don't learn how to connect them. That's why they know vocabulary but can't speak. Let me teach you 5 powerful sentence patterns you can use with your 250 words. Pattern 1. I want to. This pattern is incredibly useful. I want to eat. I want to sleep. I want to learn. I want to go home. Same structure, different action. Pattern 2. I need to. This is for expressing necessity. I need to work. I need to study. I need to rest. I need to talk. Pattern 3. I am going to. This talks about the future. I am going to eat. I am going to work. I am going to learn English. I am going to sleep. Pattern 4. I like to. This expresses preferences. I like to read. I like to walk. I like to talk. I like to learn. Pattern 5. I have to. This shows obligation. I have to work. I have to go. I have to study. I have to wake up early. Now stop and think about this. With just 5 patterns and simple verbs from your 250 words, you can speak hundreds of sentences. This is how fluency actually works. Your brain loves patterns. When your brain sees the same structure repeatedly, it becomes automatic. You stop thinking. You just speak. This is real fluency, not speed, flow. Now let's talk about how to use these 250 words in real life, because English isn't for textbooks, it's for living. Your daily life is already full of English opportunities. Morning routines, work situations, home activities, conversations with people. Let's start with morning. I wake up early. I feel tired. I need coffee. I want to sleep more. Very simple, very natural. Now at work or school. I go to work. I feel busy. I need help. I want a break. Same simple words, real situations. Now talking to people. Can you help me? I need to ask something. I don't understand. Can you repeat? These sentences use basic words, but they work everywhere. Now let's talk about expressing feelings. This is crucial. Many learners can't express emotions in English. With 250 words, you can say, I feel happy. I feel sad. I feel tired. I feel nervous. I feel excited. Clear communication. Mission accomplished. Now let's address something important: past and future tenses. Many learners fear these, but simple English still works. Yesterday, I go to work. Is it perfect grammar? No. Is it clear? Absolutely yes. Tomorrow, I go home early. Again, simple and understandable. This is survival English, and survival English leads to fluency. Here's something critical to remember. People don't judge your grammar, They judge your confidence. When you speak without fear, people listen and understand. Now let me give you a daily practice routine. You don't need hours. You need 10 minutes a day, but every single day. Consistency beats intensity. Here's your simple plan. Morning. Speak for 3 minutes about your morning. I wake up. I drink water. I get ready. I feel good. Speak out loud, not in your head. Afternoon. Speak for 3 minutes about your day so far. I work. I eat lunch. I feel busy. I need rest. Evening. Speak for 4 minutes about your whole day. Today was good. I did my work. I learned something. I feel tired now. That's it. 10 minutes total, but every day without exception. Now here's a powerful technique called shadow speaking. Listen to a simple English sentence. Pause. Repeat it exactly. For example, I want to learn English. Now you say, I want to learn English. This trains your mouth and brain together. Let me tell you about mistakes. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are proof you're trying. If you wait for perfect English before speaking, you'll never speak. So speak now, even with mistakes. Here's a rule to remember. Never learn a word by itself. Always learn it in a sentence. A word alone is useless. A word in a sentence is powerful. Now let's talk about fear. Fear is the biggest obstacle to speaking English. Most learners fail not because of lack of knowledge. They fail because of fear. Fear of mistakes, fear of judgment, fear of sounding foolish. But fear comes from pressure, not from English itself. When you try to speak perfect English, your mind freezes. But when you use simple English with your 250 words, your mind feels safe. Safety creates fluency. This is why 250 words work. You already know these words, so your brain says, I can do this. Confidence doesn't come from knowing more. Confidence comes from using what you know repeatedly. Think about children. They speak broken English with complete confidence. Why? Because they're not afraid. They focus on communication, not perfection. That's your goal too. Communication, not perfection. Now here's your confidence exercise. Stand alone in your room. Speak 5 sentences about anything. Today, I feel good. I go to work. I learn English. I eat food. I need rest. Do this every day. Your confidence will grow naturally. Remember this truth. You'll never feel completely ready. Ready comes after you start speaking, not before. So start now with your 250 words. Don't wait. Begin today. All right, my friend, let's bring this all together. Today, you learned something powerful. The English language has over 170,000 words, but you don't need all of them. You don't even need most of them. You just need 250 simple, everyday words. And with those 250 words, you can speak clearly, confidently, and naturally in most daily situations. You learn that fluency isn't about knowing more words. It's about using fewer words more effectively. You discovered 5 powerful sentence patterns that work with your 250 words. I want to, I need to, I am going to, I like to, I have to. These patterns alone can create hundreds of sentences. You've learned how to use these words in real life. Morning routines, work situations, conversations, expressing feelings, all with simple, familiar words. You now have a daily practice routine, 10 minutes a day, morning, afternoon, evening. Just speak out loud about your life. That's all it takes. And most importantly, you learned that your biggest obstacle isn't vocabulary, it's fear. And fear disappears when you keep things simple. So here's what I want you to do right now. Don't just watch this video and forget it. Take action today. Right after this episode ends, speak for just 2 minutes. Talk about your day using simple words. I wake up. I feel tired. I drink coffee. I learn English. Just speak out loud in English. Make today your day one. Then tomorrow, do it again, and the next day, and the day after that, because consistency is everything. 2 minutes today is better than planning for an hour and never starting. If this episode helped you, please hit that like button. Subscribe to English Beyond Words for more practical English lessons every week, and leave a comment below right now. Tell me, I'm starting with 250 words today. Writing it makes it real. It creates commitment. Remember, every fluent English speaker started exactly where you are right now. Uncertain, nervous, hesitating. The difference? They started speaking with simple words every single day. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They didn't wait to learn more. They just started. And now it's your turn. You have the method, you have the words, you have the plan. All you need now is action. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop worrying about mistakes. Start speaking today with your 250 words. Your fluent English is waiting for you. Go claim it. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Mark from English Beyond Words. Keep practicing, keep believing, keep speaking, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.